Here are 40 shocking facts about the British royal family that they often try to keep out of the public eye, revealing the complexity, controversies, and lesser-known aspects of the monarchy's history. 1. Prince Charles's controversial memos. In the early 2000s, Prince Charles wrote letters, known as the Black Spider Memos, to government ministers expressing his views on political issues, including farming and health. The controversy erupted as it is against royal protocol to influence political matters. The letters were later published, creating a scandal. 2. Queen Elizabeth II's emergency speech. During the Cold War, a speech was prepared for Queen Elizabeth II to address the nation in the event of a nuclear war. Though the speech was never delivered, it shows how the monarchy prepared for even the worst-case scenarios. 3. Edward VIII's Nazi sympathies. Edward VIII, who abdicated the throne to marry Wallis Simpson, was photographed meeting Adolf Hitler in 1937. Rumors persist that Edward harbored Nazi sympathies, which was a major embarrassment for the royal family. 4. Prince Philip's Russian royal ties. Prince Philip played a key role in identifying the remains of the Romanov family, the Russian royals executed during the Russian Revolution. His DNA helped scientists confirm their identities, since he was related to Tsarina Alexandra. 5. Camilla's infamous phone call with Charles. Before they were married, a private phone call between Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles leaked in 1993. In the embarrassing conversation, Charles said he wanted to live inside her, causing a public outcry. The incident was referred to as Camillagate or Tampongate. 6. Princess Margaret's doomed romance. Princess Margaret, the Queen's sister, had a passionate love affair with group captain Peter Townsend. The relationship was doomed because Townsend was divorced, and royal protocol at the time did not allow such marriages, leaving Margaret heartbroken. 7. The royal cousins hidden away. Two of Queen Elizabeth II's cousins, Nerissa and Catherine Bowes-Lyon, were hidden away in a mental institution for most of their lives. The royal family initially claimed they were dead, sparking outrage when the truth came out decades later. 8. Diana's secret tapes. Princess Diana secretly recorded tapes for Andrew Morton's 1992 book, Diana, Her True Story, revealing her bulimia, her troubled marriage to Charles, and her struggles with royal life. These tapes marked a turning point in the public's perception of the royal family. 9. The cost of the monarchy. While the royal family is often credited with boosting tourism, there has been an ongoing debate about whether the monarchy costs more than it brings in. The sovereign grant, funded by British taxpayers, has increased over the years, with some arguing it's an unjustifiable expense. 10. Queen Elizabeth's private wealth. The Queen's fortune has long been a topic of speculation. Though she held vast assets like Balmoral and Sandringham, details of her private wealth remain guarded, with investments reportedly hidden in secret offshore accounts revealed in the Paradise Papers. 11. Prince Andrew's shocking scandal. Prince Andrew faced massive backlash after allegations of sexual misconduct connected to his friendship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. A disastrous BBC interview in 2019, where Andrew tried to explain his actions, led to his withdrawal from royal duties. 12. Royal family's connection to Freemasonry. Several royal family members, including George VI and the Duke of Kent, have been involved with the Freemasons, a secret society that has long attracted suspicion and conspiracy theories. 13. Mysterious blood transfusions. There have long been rumors that members of the royal family, including Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, have undergone secret blood transfusions to maintain health and vitality. However, this claim has never been substantiated. 14. Queen Elizabeth's legal immunity. Queen Elizabeth II enjoyed legal immunity, meaning she could not be prosecuted or sued in court. This sweeping legal protection covers various aspects of royal life, and it remains one of the most significant privileges the monarchy retains. 15. Meghan Markle's legal battle with the press. Meghan Markle sued British tabloids after they published a private letter she wrote to her estranged father. The victory exposed the tabloids' invasive behavior and marked Meghan and Harry's bitter split from royal life. 16. Princess Anne's narrow escape. In 1974, Princess Anne survived a kidnapping attempt. An armed man tried to abduct her, demanding a $3 million ransom. Anne reportedly told him to not be so bloody silly and refused to leave her car, eventually escaping unharmed. 17. Prince Harry's Nazi costume incident. In 2005, Prince Harry attended a costume party dressed as a Nazi, complete with a swastika armband. The image caused global outrage, and Harry later apologized for his poor judgment, marking a low point in his royal image. 18. Royal finances under scrutiny. While Queen Elizabeth was known for her frugality, reports have suggested that the royal family's official spending has not always been modest. In particular, renovations to Buckingham Palace and other royal properties have cost millions in taxpayer funds. 19. Secret cousins in an asylum. The Bowes-Lyon cousins, Nerissa and Catherine, were institutionalized due to developmental disabilities and kept a secret from the public. The cousins were reportedly never visited by family members, and their existence was hushed up for decades. 20. Princess Diana's struggles with mental health. In several interviews, Diana openly spoke about her battles with depression, bulimia, and self-harm, while living within the pressures of royal life. This was a stark departure from the royal family's traditionally reserved approach to personal issues. 21. Duke of Kent's mysterious death. Prince George, Duke of Kent, died in a mysterious plane crash in 1942 during World War II. The true cause of the crash has never been fully explained, leading to numerous conspiracy theories about foul play or a secret mission gone wrong. 22. Queen Mother's gambling habits. The Queen Mother was known to have a penchant for gambling, reportedly losing significant sums on horse racing. Her extravagant lifestyle, including trips to the races, contrasted with her public image of frugality. 23. Queen Elizabeth's Cold War espionage. During the Cold War, Queen Elizabeth reportedly received intelligence briefings from MI6 and was even briefed on Soviet espionage activities. Her role in matters of state security remains highly secretive, but suggests deeper involvement than is publicly known. 24. Royal family's hidden German heritage. Despite their British image, the royal family has deep German roots. The Windsor name was adopted in 1917 during World War I to distance themselves from their German ancestry. Previously, they were the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. 25. Prince Charles's lavish spending. Prince Charles has faced criticism for his lavish spending. He reportedly flew his personal valets around the world to ensure his comfort and traveled with his own toilet seat and bed linens during trips abroad. 26. The Queen's private jet policy. Despite her wealth, Queen Elizabeth II often opted to fly commercially rather than use the royal jet. Her frugal approach was in stark contrast to some of her family members' more extravagant travel habits. 27. Secret World War II Nazi allegations. During World War II, the British royal family worked hard to distance themselves from their German connections. However, rumors have long persisted that Edward VIII, and even some others, had sympathies with Nazi Germany before the war. 28. The Queen's surprising love for dogs. Queen Elizabeth II's deep affection for her corgis is well known, but less known is that the dogs have their own chef, medical care, and dedicated staff. They lived in a royal suite at Buckingham Palace. 29. King George VI's speech impediment. King George VI, the father of Queen Elizabeth II, struggled with a speech impediment. His stammer was a source of deep personal anxiety, and his efforts to overcome it were depicted in the Oscar-winning movie The King's Speech. 30. Princess Diana's secret charity work. Princess Diana often visited hospitals and homeless shelters in the middle of the night, keeping her charity work secret from the press. She made significant personal connections with the people she helped, and many of these stories only came out after her death. 31. Prince Harry's struggles with mental health. Prince Harry has openly discussed his battles with mental health following his mother's death. His candidness has broken royal traditions of keeping personal issues private, and he has become a major advocate for mental health awareness. 32. Camilla's strained relationship with the public. After Princess Diana's death, Camilla Parker Bowles faced intense public hatred, blamed for the breakup of Charles and Diana's marriage. It took years for Camilla to be accepted by the public, despite Charles's efforts to legitimize their relationship. 33. Royal family's secretive medical histories. The health of the royal family is kept strictly confidential, to the point that major surgeries or illnesses are rarely disclosed. For example, Prince Philip's health issues were often hidden from the public until absolutely necessary. 34. Queen Elizabeth's unseen diplomacy. Queen Elizabeth II quietly played a significant role in diplomacy during her reign. She often worked behind the scenes to improve relationships between the UK and foreign nations, attending countless state visits and unofficial meetings with world leaders. 35. The Queen's cousin involved in a murder scandal. The disappearance of Lord Lucan, a cousin of the Queen's, after being accused of murdering his nanny in 1974, remains one of the UK's greatest unsolved mysteries. He was never found, and his fate continues to intrigue true crime enthusiasts. 36. Prince Charles and the Duchy of Cornwall. The Duchy of Cornwall, owned by Prince Charles, generates millions in revenue annually. Critics argue that this massive private estate allows Charles to avoid taxes and amass wealth while much of the British public faces economic hardships. 37. Royal family's scandals covered up by the press. There are rumors that many royal scandals were never reported because of secret deals between the monarchy and the British media, where certain stories were suppressed in exchange for access to exclusive content. 38. Queen Elizabeth's love of horse racing. The Queen had a deep love for horse racing, and her horses won numerous prestigious events. Her involvement in breeding racehorses brought her both prestige and significant income from the sport. 39. Royal family and secret offshore investments. Leaked financial documents, such as the Paradise Papers, revealed that Queen Elizabeth's private estate invested in offshore tax havens. While not illegal, the revelations sparked controversy over the use of taxpayer funds. 40. Prince Philip's brutally honest sense of humor. Prince Philip was infamous for his blunt, sometimes inappropriate remarks. While often chalked up to his sense of humor, some of his comments, particularly regarding race and politics, stirred controversy throughout his lifetime. These extended insights offer a more detailed look at the secretive, scandalous, and surprising aspects of the British royal family's history.